part 2 of this this particular run here, or this particular series. By the way, it's gonna chip and chop there for a sec. So yeah, part 2 of this whole thing. Yeah, got asked several times to do the whole Mana series blind. Oops, I accidentally hit the wrong button on my ends. Also, it's really loud right now, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Okay, so right off the bat, that's looking interesting. Interesting, similar art style to the others. Going for a bit of a different intro here, in that it actually has an intro compared to the other ones I've played so far. But alright, let me know how the sound is, by the way. Sorry about the chipping and chopping sounds. It'll happen sometimes. Ooh, that is some nice animation on that tree. Holy crap. Alright. So, the way I've been sold this one is that it's essentially supposed to be kind of short but amazing kind of a thing. Man, I'm really liking this animation so far. Full experience on the series so far. The only one that I played through all the way was Secret of Mana 2. I played Secret of Mana 1 on the old SNES Classic thing that came out a little while ago. I played a little bit of it. I haven't gotten very far. Played a little bit of Secret of Evermore. What the hell? A bunch of play toy blocks all of a sudden? Weird. Anyway, so yeah, I have gone through started going through Secret of Evermore. Really liked that one. I have to say, so far, Secret of Mana, liked it. It was good and energetic. You could tell it was, you know, game of the era for sure. Okay, so apparently we're watching the trailer now. Okay, there's a duck in a helmet. I'm okay with this. Then again, these guys were in the other game too, so of course they're going to be there. Why wouldn't they be there? And there's the tree, presumably. And I guess these guys are bosses or some such. But there's a rabbit in there. Alright, definitely the best intro I've seen of the bunch, at any rate. I think probably, based on the 4 that I played so far, this would be in first place for the intro so far. Oh, got a choice here. So we got them, or I have no idea which one's which. I'm assuming this is like male-female kind of situation. Let's see here. What's the deal here? It's hard to tell for sure. Hang on. First of all, I wanted to make sure that the Veil was here for this thing. So let me make sure that he's here first of all. But yeah, let's see. Let's take a look at these guys. So it's weird. They've got an interesting mix of different cultures going on here. It's like from the shoes and some of the lower layers, it's almost like Dutch looking here. We got some feathers going on up top. Almost like an Indian looking headdress situation, but then the arms kind of look like they're kind of aping the whole samurai style kind of thing. And then this one just makes me think of the Black Queen from March of the Black Queen. But alright. So, who are we going with here? I guess we're gonna go with this one, presumably. I don't know. The question is, do you get to name them? Because in that case, this could absolutely just go ahead and be the prequel to March of the Black Queen, from what I've heard. Alright, that's enough umming and awing. Yeah, let's go with that one. Oh, you got a choice of what you start with? Okay, so out of curiosity, hang on. They got that kind of spear. Do you have a different kind of spear? Oh, you got more of a proper spear. Okay, yeah, you know what? We're going with you. That'll work. They need a name, so clearly this is gonna have to be Steve, as you do. Hang on. They already have a name? Well, undo that name. That's unacceptable. What do you mean, you? I can't undo? So apparently you can't undo past that? Right? Or does it only undo the last letter? Yeah, it only undoes the last letter. That's weird. Well, alrighty then. Let's, apparently they are you, Steve. Okay, so this is presumably where we pick... Oh, dude, you can start wherever. That's awesome. It's immediately thinking this is a Dwarf Fortress-like. Well, let's see. Can't start over there. Can't start over there. I don't know if it makes any difference where we start off, but I would like to start off on map edges in games like this, so we'll go ahead and pop off right here in the bottom right corner, whatever's over here. Is it gonna have an Aquafire? Do we have to worry about having a hostile environment? Gonna get attacked by a were-zombie? Oh, we've got a mailbox? Okay, place the mailbox on the map. Select a spot with a directional button and press X. You may place the mailbox in the brightly colored areas. Okay. Well, I mean, we want it at the front of our property, so let's go ahead and put it right there. Alright, fine. I guess we won't have a mailbox then. Friggin' nature's gonna come take over. Oh, I didn't think that's where it's gonna put our house. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, you set up your whole homestead. Oh, for some reason the sound went all one-sided. And I thought that was me, but I'm noticing on the audio bars here that only one side's going for some reason. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and see what's going on then. Alright, wasn't expecting audio. Well, hello, how's it going, Mr. Man? Yeah, liking the, definitely liking the art and everything on this so far, like, especially compared to the others. The presentation's way more up there. So, out of curiosity, when did this come in the order of them? I think you've told me this before. Also, is all of this side supposed to be, what's the term, monaugural, or whatever side? One-sided? Because I'm getting audio here, I'm looking at my bars here, I'm seeing audio on left, but nothing on right. So you spent all night working, then exercising for the last hour, ready to fall over, but you're here. Well, at least you had a good walk, right? Got all that oxygen in, making those trees work for it. Okay, well, this is very Japanese so far. Not that I'm shocked. But I love this art style, though. It's like, doesn't... I don't know. I think what bugged me a lot of, about a lot of, kind of like Eastern art over the years was more just the fact that it became really homogenous and there wasn't as much, like, super distinctive stuff like this, the Matsuno games and all that kind of thing. It's like, just, you know, the art style still sticks out, holds its own and all that. Let's see, this came out after Psycho Densetsu 3. It was the first PlayStation Mana game, came out with FF7 Chrono Cross. Okay, that explains why the animations look so dang good. No, come back with my mailbox! I need that to hear about AOL. How are we gonna get our demo discs? It's like around the 90s-ish. That counts. Man, this is one trippy mailbox. This is why you don't go to Bed Bath & Beyond for your furniture. Frickin' mailbox flies away into the clouds, you gotta worry about the freaking spiritual meaning behind all of it. It's a mess, I tell ya. Alright, so do we get a house yet? Actually, of all things, this is kind of giving me like a Monster Hunter intro vibes for some reason. I think it's just the fact that it's like going around this whole area like, hey, check out all our nature! We made this! We got paid for this. Enjoy it. Yeah, hopefully the sound goes all double-sided as soon as the intro stops, because it started as soon as that intro did. And let's see what happens. Oh, there we got our little rabbi. Hello, little dude. Yeah, there we go. Music's back. It's a floating tree. So, 9 centuries passed, the man tree burned to ashes, the part of the man who lived on sedimental tunes, enchanted instruments, and artifacts. Sages fought with each other for control of these last remnants of mana, and... okay, they want to control the power broccoli. Then, after hundreds of years of wars, the power began to wane, those sought it grew scarce, and the world returned to peace. Doesn't it need all that stuff to exist, though? After that, mankind grew afraid to desire, their hearts filled with empty emotions, and they grew estranged from my hands. They turned their eyes away from my infinite power, and were troubled by their petty disputes. Hang on, they grew... okay, so they are afraid to want stuff, but they got into disputes because they wanted stuff. Because they were emotional or something. I don't know. Everyone went on a mass period, basically. Okay, remember me, need me, I am the power broccoli, I can provide you with everything. I am love. Find me and walk beside... okay, it's Jesus broccoli. Sorry. Alrighty. But yeah, I don't know if you were here for the earlier part of it. We literally went for one of the characters only because they had more proper spear than the other. So hopefully you're not missing out on anything. Which I'm assuming this is the dude. They both look like girls, but either way. I mean, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, no, they look like they got some... The only way you can tell in these older games is whether there's some prominent attention put towards forwardly bits, which seems to be going on. Yeah, there's no way that's a dude, right? I think? I have no idea. Alright, so let's look at these menus here, so... Yeah, little Red Riding dude. So that is a dude. It's unclear. Okay. Menno's Bronze Spear and Menno's Halberd. Okay. Okay, strikes, slashes, thrusts, and magical stuff. Good to know. What is... Hang on, go back to that. What is this? Power level? Alright, fair enough. Jump guard, presumably scores attacking, and then techs are on the triggers. Okay, nothing item-wise. Nothing instrument-wise. You'd think we'd be able to pick up a guitar or some such. Buttons, okay, so yeah. Okay, gotcha. Got the controls. Let's do this thing. I got some leaves. Cactus Diaries. Well, I mean, I don't know if they have vampires in the universe, so... What? Yeah, talk to this sweet cactus. This is a good plan. What the hell? Right, so I can't open the treasure chest. I'm loving this hand-drawn art style, though. This is pretty looking. This is making me think of, what's it called? There was this old point-and-click game from ages ago that it was like this little kid in a nightcap. That's in the end it turned out he was like a cancer patient in a hospital or something such like that. I can't remember what it was called right now, but it's making me think a ton of that art style. Anyway, text will be... Oh, wait, hang on. The girl has hair pipes? Okay, yeah, but she had more of a naginata than the usual kind of spear I was looking for. I was actually going to go with her originally. Anyhow, because yeah, she kind of looked like the Black Queen. See, text will be weapon skills you learn or magic spells you can cast by equipping instruments. Alright, pretty baller. Every time you complete a story event, you go talk to your cactus and they'll fill out a diary entry. Okay then, that's certainly an event. Oh man, I love the fact that there's fire. Or the sound effect for the fire. Yeah, got some lucrees, whatever those are. It's in our pantry. Man, this looks so pretty. Okay, so circle to run. You can definitely tell which things you can interact with. God, this drawing though. This is already way above the other ones that I've played, except for characters. What? Oh, so this is our lore station. Okay. What do we know? Okay, so we haven't fought anything yet because we've never stepped outside. We're the world's most, we're like the oldest loner in the world right now. Just never left home. This is a very nice house you've got here, though. Gotta say. Yeah, this is making a fantastic first impression. Let's go outside. So once you beat the game, the book will also let you enable hard mode or nightmare mode. So this is like Terraria before Terraria, then. And nothing outside here. Anything in our mailbox? Some friggin' wood nymph situation? You are a Sproutling, if you say so. The world can be shaped by your imagination. Did you know that? Sure, yeah, that's okay, crazy person outside my house. AF color blocks. Oh, that's what those playing blocks were at the very start then, I guess. This is the town of Domina. No, it isn't. This is my house. Get out. No squatters. Exit world map? Sure. Let's do that. But yeah, loving this so far. Hell, I've barely even gotten into anything. Yeah, press square to select an artifact. What am artifact? Is that this? Oh, color blocks. Okay. Oh, this is like an FFTA type situation then. You build out your own... Yeah, you told me that you build out your own map to some degree. Well, glad that we just had this town in our pants. Let's go ahead and check it out. Makes total sense. See, the further from your house a new land is, the better stuff that drops there and the harder the monsters. So what you're saying is put it on the other corner of the map and our tutorial can suddenly beat the game? Alright, now we got some Legend of Dragoon all of a sudden. Just compare it with everything. What? Oh, okay. Okay, for a second there, I thought when, friggin' weird hairdo situation here was turning around. Interesting armor choices. We got, like, head plates that are above the head. Like, armor that seems like it should probably hit those head plates. It's like a metal bra, completely exposed everything down to the knees. And then a train hat, because why not? Let's see, well, they have to connect to each other, but yeah, build out as much as you can to make things harder. Understood. Ailazul. But yeah, before they turned around, like, I saw the little helmet thing, and I thought that was referring to them, and I thought it was going to be, like, almost the same sprite as, like, the War of the Lions, Dark Knight guy. Let's see. Makes me sick. What's with the dudes in metal bikinis in this universe? I don't even want to know. Alright, are you also squatting here? Yes, you are. Okay. Alright, you look like a cool character. What's your deal? Feel welcome, Yuka, the keeper of this inn. You are a chicken. Also, I'm assuming Dancing Guy is the actual keeper of the inn, but, alright then. Maybe they're playing Cheaters Monopoly. They're just there to try to collect rent from people. Got bird meat. Is this an intentional dirty joke? You can save it that in. Because there's a chicken lady downstairs. You go look right by their bed and they've got chicken meat hanging out in their chest. I'm just saying. That don't sound right. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on here. That's all on your mind? Okay, if you say so. Let's see. I'm selling the minerals I'm... You're a child! Why are you mining? Alright, whatever. Interesting universe so far. Let's see. Topple cotton. Alright, so presumably this is that crafting system I've heard so much about. We barge into people's hotel rooms, so alright. Hello, Cannibal Birdie. Can a bird? Saved! Newest. Okay. It's a little Pee-wee. He's quite fragile, so please leave him be. Okay. That one didn't get turned into meat, huh? See, if you have F8 save data, it'll change an event later a little. Does it have to be any particular part of FF8, or can I just put some FF8 save data on there? Because yeah, around this time, if I had this game, I'd just F8 on the memory card. Okay, I have to remember to slap that on there. I know where it wants me to go for the plot event, but I really don't wanna. So let's go check out everything but the plot. I'd say I'm more interested in this pumpkin guy than going checking out dude in a metal bikini. Alright. So yeah, there's another game, but I forget what it is. It's not a big deal, but it'll change your first pet. Okay. Alright, so we can get more weapons if we wanted to. Seems like spears are always two-handed in this. Let's go pick up a helmet and a gauntlet, because we got the money for it. I'd assume I can equip those. Sounds good. Alright, this statue is definitely interactable, but I can't really do anything with it right now. So actually, there are 3 or 4 plots that can start from here. The game isn't as linear as you're thinking. Waiting to see whose spot you end up starting. Definitely not going to be Metal Bikini Dude. I'd rather avoid that situation as much as possible. Alright. Got Armored Birdie here. This scary bloke here just now. He said, I'm looking for a lost girlfriend, if he says so. Maybe it was a stalker. I'd believe it. I'd believe it. That dude's a bit weird. You seem alright, though. Should I at least get some bronze gloves? I already did. Don't forget to equip them. Hit start for your preparations. Neato. I'm gonna go ransack your house now. So it's funny, with regards to the constant loading screens and these kinds of RPGs on the PS1, I was looking at the hardware limitations, or rather was watching this whole thing on different hardware limitations the other day. And yeah, it's interesting. Like, the whole thing with the PS1 was always that it had way more potential data, but basically couldn't access most of it most of the time. So I ended up with so many RPGs that had these kinds of little loading transitions and little very well-drawn areas. Like small areas with a ton of stuff going on. Then you ended up seeing stuff on the N64, and it was usually stuff with much more like open type zones. Bark of the Man Angel, okay. There's a monkey! So your name's Capella, Wandering Juggler. Are you gonna sing, though? Alright. Alright. Nice music. I think we can hang out here. Definitely better than most music I've heard at random parks I've gone to. What's this? Are we continuing on the same trend of a lot of window dressing but not a lot of interactables? See, also the one house you didn't explore in the main area would let you bring along a second player who saved on the memory card. Oh. So wait a minute. You there. You seem like a chicken. No David letters, leave them all to me. Alright, you do that. Get out of my way. This looks important. What? Okay, should be a little bit concerned about that guy. He's a little bit too into his job. Can't go into that house. What about this one? Alright, not much going on in this place. These people actually lock their doors. Alright, can't go that way. Presumably, if I connected another area over there, we'd be able to go in that direction. Does that sound correct? Like if I put another zone out there, that'd be the way to get to it? See, sometimes you'll find big open areas like that, which just shout this is a boss battle / story thing / pet capture / elemental sing for later on. Makes sense. I mean, old RPGs will have that kind of thing for sure. I will say, despite the fact that I love the game to bits, there's one exception I've seen to that. That just honestly kind of irked me later down the line, which was the PSP remake of Luct. Like, it had gigantic boss arenas and that kind of thing, and especially they had a couple areas that's like, oh hey look, they got a giant area and it's used for a store, like specifically one of the maps in the Palace of the Dead, and it almost seemed like they made it to troll people that had played, you know, the SNES or PS1 game, because they're like, hey look, here's this map you saw a million times in the Palace of the Dead, now it's just a store, what are you gonna do now? And then yeah, like one of the secret hidden bosses, you basically have to go back there while holding a particular item after a certain point of the game, and just like go there and post game or whatever. Like go back there with a fork, and then you get a one-time opportunity to go fight this one random boss to maybe get a chance to get them to drop their stuff. It's like, okay. I don't know why I'd go back to the store in that part of that area at that one time, but if you say so. Alright, everyone with a soul always disappears. Okay then. We don't have souls, so we always stay. Walking away now. You're a traveling merchant, you seem alright. Highway's full of bandits, too dangerous to leave town, don't you think so? No. Got a spear, man. Can't do business with those highwaymen about, let's go teach them a lesson? Once we're done, we'll make you rich? Hell yeah, that sounds like the thing for me. Sweet. Niccolo's business unusual. Baller. Sounds like my kind of starting quest here. Still need to stop and see Tipo. What's a Tipo? Follow me, he says, having me follow him. Where's this Tipo? What is a Tipo? You want your fortune told? Sure. You'll stab some dudes on a highway. Saving for my retirement? Sorry, Chiquita Banana Gypsy. Alright. So I love how they got the little... Let's see. He's the teacup guy in the first house on the left, so with the shop and Duel the Onion Knight. Oh! Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that would have taken me a while to figure out. By the way, how's the sound on this? No, no, no. Stay away from Metal Bikini. Come to think of it, you know what? He looks like freaking Lion-O. In this one. So you can let Elazul sit in a bar or whatever and do that later. He's not missable, just cranky. Hanging away, do what? Sounds a little loud. Good. Maybe turn it down 25%. Yes, sir. There we go. Yeah, let's turn it down to about there. Usually I have it at 22. People were saying it was always too quiet, so I set it up to about 50, which seemed to be ideal for Xenonauts. And so I guess now we are at about 30, so hopefully we'll see how that does. Hello, Gov. How have you been? Got anything good for me today? See, I have a splendid item, but I can't let it go. See, it's just junk anyway. Just pulls out a bazooka. Quiet onion. It's a wheel I picked up on the highway. No, it's the Wheel of Time. It makes you go back in time or whatever. So you going, you're right, it's just an old wheel, nothing special. Lies. Can tell it's no regular wheel. Oh man. This guy's a total sucker. Yeah, so apparently I couldn't get rid of you, so he became you, Steve. It's the guy with the top hat and the weird circle thing on his head from the start. Most people start with Niccolo or Iliazul. You'll get to do both. Okay. Got AF Wheel. Got an arms fort. So you're the bleeding worst. Cop the money, so please. Here, you want the stupid thing? Cause there. Alright, yeah, this... Alright, you know what? This is alright. This dude's hilarious. So where's this highway, then? Because he didn't bother to tell me. Presumably we're gonna have to go back up here. If I were to guess, it's probably one of these little exits up in this direction. There's something at the top right. It doesn't look like the exit. It's either a ton of side quests or side plots or whatever, but 3 main stories, you have to do at least one to completion. You can always do all 3 mains. Oh, for the highway you place on your map. Alright, well let's go see what this is. At the very least. St. Mana Church. That's getting inspected. Let's go check out this church. Okay, why is there a gargoyle running the church? Righty. So, sir, I'd like to report somebody suspicious running the church, if I could. Does that crap don't seem right? He doesn't care. Not suspicious enough. Like, okay, well, there's a friggin' weird guy in a metal bikini running around. Seems like we should maybe be a little bit more concerned about that. A bunch of people think he's a stalker. Alright. No wonder this place has a highwayman problem. Alright, so we take a wheel, and we slap the wheel on the earth, I guess, and... Frickin' Wheel of Ultimate Darkness turns into the highway, I guess. Man, what kind of crap are you carrying around? Alright. So, Alright, so we got on all them little sprites and elements and crap in the bottom. I'm assuming at some point you have to fill those all up, and that's how you get them or some such? If I were to guess. And yes, I know, I probably should have put it on the left there. And here he thought it wasn't a magic wheel. But I mean, I wanted to give it away. Oh, hey, onion guy. What are you doing out here? How do you even get here first? It's Chumpy? Sure. Yep, Chumpy sounds right. Tell me something helpful. How do I win game? Try shouting your sweetheart's name before a fight? Helped when I had to move my huge piano. Okay, I appreciate that little detail. Should try stunning them. Yeah, try it. That's how you get all their extra research and you get access to Predator armor early. See, main use is knowing where to find elements to make instruments with, but there are hidden things related to them. So each one has a value. As you place your other lands, they get distributed. Okay. So, once again, it's lots of hidden background mechanics that they never bothered to tell anyone. So you make the desert all water, fish people pets. All dryad, regrow the desert. Dude, that sounds awesome. So you can just mix and match stuff to get all kinds of crazy crap to happen? So you can thrash them with a killer special technique. Okay. Well, I'm loving this music right now. Okay, so... Any particular reason that they have to have mute for them? Feels like I should be able to, I don't know, do something with this Brussels sprout situation over here. I guess the plants are just rocking out to the music. That's understandable. Completely makes sense. That plant right there, I'm pretty sure is an enemy in Secret of Mana. And Secret of Evermore, for that matter. Alright. That's a heavy, okay, and we're stunned. Oh, stab everything real good. Alright. Bit more fanfare than previous ones. No. Don't get stunned. Okay, so looks like 3 lights. 3 lights and 1 heavy. The basic ones here. Can't help but notice that the light attack seems to do almost nothing. So let's see, the game is short with New Game Plus and higher difficulties, so you're not expected to see most events the first time through, though. Alright, we got Fantasy Fallout 1 then. Right, now do the stab. Actually, wait a minute, that's weird. The damage is pretty inconsistent then. Okay, so spin move, unnecessary. I'm seeing that little lightning effect going on between the health bars. I'm assuming it's combo attacks is on the description. And if we run over here, it'll collect all that stuff, I would assume. Or do we have to collect it all? Let's see here. So, crystals equals experience, coins equals money, experience goes to who gets it until you get a cursed ring, then it'll go to everyone. Try hitting jump and defend plus attack buttons, or jump twice or something, you'll learn new jumps and defenses by combining things. Oh, okay. Good to know. I'll do that some suchery. Get over here, statue. Yeah, save. Recognize you, even though the statue is a little bit more chunky than it was in the other games. As most things on the PS1 tend to be for some reason. Alright. So what's this Thundercat situation doing here? From Gato. Did you come to see one of the 7 wisdoms? Dude. Quit trying to get cat laid. This is not the time. Guess that'll probably be a boss. This thing's got all kinds of spikes on it. You'd think it would be Mimic or some such. Got an ear of wheat. I thought it would be an ear of corn and a bundle of wheat, but if you say so. She starts another plot, which makes Niccolo go back to Domina for now. Okay. Well, then we're gonna go ahead and not do that for the time being, because we gotta do stuff for this guy. Trying to combine things here. So yeah, light does the whole spinny attacky thing. Attacking and defending it doesn't seem to do much. Okay. Heavy and let's see, heavy and jump seems to do that upward slash. Yeah, I have my move here. Master of special technique, Mighty Javelin. Okay. So, what button is that on? Let's see, mid-range, medium damage. Frontal area attack, minor damage. I don't want to be getting upgraded to minor damage. That's bullcrap right there. Definitely assign that to R1. Already did. So let's see. Alright, definitely got some FF7 crap going on here. Okay, wait, that's the one I started with. Oh, it uses the meter, that's what it is. Yeah, this guy is not getting my experiences. Anyway, so yeah, so Lancer seems to be the same old power move from spear users from the other games. Seems like, boss fight! Friggin' Ewoks. Cash. Here, have a candy. Dude, this music though! What the hell do you need me for? This friggin' Scyther looking situation is awesome. Alright, so nice! Friggin' missile. Okay, so these also seem to be judged by range. So about that range seems to do this jump and slash. Okay, it just occurred to me that you can assign items. And just thinking back to the menu, like, how do I get to items exactly? So thank you, Robin Hood guys. Children's Hood is so cute. Just one of the hidden pets you can get for the to fight for you. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna call them Ewoks, though. They look like Ewoks to me. Alright, Master Counterattack. Perfect. Man, this game's got some freaking killer music, I gotta say. Make you rich, Iron Pot, a bun, a bug. Yeah, alright, whatever. And viewers for only 300, dude. Ah. An Iron Pot. Okay, so can I use the Iron Pot as a helmet? Feels like I should be able to. Got Armsford Flame! Armsford Medallion. I know it's something blocks. Anyway, what are you frowning at? The world know you're happy. I'm alright. This is pretty awesome. Okay, bye. Guess I can go do that other thing now. There's nothing over there, though. It's got little end screens. Oh man, that's cool. That's cool. So you're comparing and your pets. If all there, all have to be dead at the same time. If you die but they survive, they'll resurrect after X amount of time. Okay. All right. Well, I want to go check out this thing they were talking about. So let's go ahead and go back in there and actually assign items. Because yeah, I was just thinking like, yeah, why was there an item command in the assignments to the triggers? Like, well, maybe, and just maybe, because you can make use of it. Alright, so first of all, now put that back, skills. No, wait, there was no item command here. So what's your deal? Oh, that wasn't a plant. That was a freaking hippo-looking thing. Just boink. Why are you boinking me? Okay, so we got weird teleport points made of tails. So these are no items. I think a rabbit as a pet causes enemies to randomly drop anything. Oh, so how do you heal? The timing on this uppercut is weird for some reason. I can't do it. Also can't help but notice I'm actually healing from picking those up. Alright, Elder Bow, whatever that is. Can I equip that? Hollywood Bow, okay. Let's see. If you know crouch, that regens health faster if you use it in combat, otherwise you'll reset to 100% post-battle and naturally regen a little. I may need to put your special attacks back to L1 and R1. I think they change when the weapon resets them. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. A little bit worried about moving forward here, but I guess we'll find out when we find out. Random cave entrance, we probably shouldn't be going to that. Feels like I should probably be going and getting another character to follow along here. Oh hell. This Not what I wanted. Head back and find the cat. Will do. I need to stop doing the little spin move. Oh, these guys are just exploding in experience. Even by today's standards, this game looks good. Yeah, it looks so pretty. Like I've been saying from the start, this art style is amazing. Like, and the animations in the intro was way better than I was expecting. Yeah, so I'm not really sure where we are at the moment. Is kind of the worrying part. Uh-oh. No, please no. I don't know the buttons too good, guys. Dodge. Okay, that seems to do pretty alright. I don't know if that spin move, if that second part of the spin move counts as a defensive action or something. There we go. Give me them XPs. Can I just go in and use items? Because what did I get candy for? Let's see, the cat is off to the right. Okay. I was trying to find the save statue. Also, good morning there, Mr. Pro Cow. How's it going? Might have to step away here in just a moment. Get the kiddos more snacks. Okay, we got some rabbits and more of them things. Get out of here. Give him my big boom move. Yeah, that thing's a pretty handy lifesaver, I gotta say. It's a chicken! Get over here, Chocobo. Can I ride you or something? Can you go cast some meteors and stuff for me? Okay, no, that's still an attack move. I guess it's a vertical attack move then. Oh, it's freaking pretty though. Got some chocolate. What's in here? Odd meat. Not sure if should be eating meat that we randomly found in some just abandoned on the side of a highway over here. Ghosts of the earth. At least it's not the nostril of the earth or whatever. God dang that animation quality, though. Come closer. Yeah, what can possibly go wrong? What do you do? Tell me what's going on here, I guess. Let's see, world is Fadiel and is made of Minazura. Comprised of several worlds, land of fairies, land of spirits, land of humans, but humans cannot enter the other worlds. Alrighty then. You, Steve, should be an ancient tree around your house. We just kind of happen to leave the magic broccoli over there. He'll help you with many things. Okay. Come again. Do you have a save option, though? Like, can I... Are you just here for lore, or... This is where the cat girl wants to end up, so head left and also get back to her. Alright, well, why don't you tell me more stuff, and then we'll see about bringing people over before you inevitably turn to a boss fight or something. Let's see. Puppeteer, who appointed the Seven Wisdoms by awakening me, she came to realize that a wisdom far more wise than humans existed, but the paths are always cut open by those without such titles. What? Eventually he'll be heroic or whatever. You can tell because he can shoot spear lasers. Alright. Man, those animations though! Alright, let's go find a cat, feed them to a rock, I guess. Alright, now I know I've got meter here, but I'm just going to go ahead and save that. I have to say, it's throwing me off a little bit because the attack buttons are completely different from Secret of Mana 2. It's like for that one, it would have been the equivalent of square and triangle on my computer, and now it's square and X, so that's why I keep doing heavy and jump on accident. Well, I guess usually it's on purpose, but when I'm trying to do light, I'm thinking square. Even though I have to say, I'm loving that combo, though. It's a little bit unclear sometimes when it'll actually work. Alright, these guys should both be pretty heavily injured, so we'll do that. Can't help but feel like these bars are a little deceptive, though. This feels like they always lose most of their bar right off the bat, and then the rest of the hits are a bit weaker. Fork. Run down fork. By the way, are we good on sound at this point? Just get our move. Nice, man, that move's good. Such a problem solver. For what it's worth, the game is easy enough to use any weapon. The turret swords are probably the easiest to get combos with reliably. I mean, so far I'm liking the spear. Got a nice, big, beefy AoE right off the bat. Got a nice, good charge move. Got a decent amount of range on this thing. I don't know how it compares to the others, of course, but right now I'm feeling this. Sounds a bit loud. Not bad. Okay. Down it goes then. Now we're back to the usual for this kind of thing. Back to 22. Small seed and a big seed. Alright. There we go. You're a statue. Let's go ahead and save this thing because it's been a while. See, I say that, but I tried to use bows once and it was kind of painful. Okay, that's funny. I like that little, a little no we're fighting for the box effect right there. It's cute. She gone? If you check the rooms at the inn, she'll be in one? Okay. Will do, will do. Thanks for the follow, looks like, be sorry. Appreciate it. Trying to do the stab and uppercut. Keep getting interrupted. And or they keep trying to do the jump. These little bow guys are kind of a natural counter to the spear, I fear. Or feel. Okay, so it seems like the normal heavy stab is kind of right, if you have them right on the head of the spear. Give or take. It's definitely feeling a bit more nuanced than SOM2. See, the way out is left, but there might be something where the boss was. So enter and check. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then it was about to go right back again. I guess we'll fight some plants instead. I meant to go up a little bit before launching this, actually. That's fine. Still seem to hit him just fine. Build up that meter with those little pokes. A little bit of a lingering hitbox on that, good. Give them XPs. Yeah, I'm loving the energy of this. This feels fantastic. It's like, I think that's what it was with, that kind of threw me off about SOM2 a little bit. It's just like, it was kind of inconsistent on the energy there. Like this feels, just like in general, this feels better in my opinion. Like as many cool things as SOM2 tried to do, it's like right now this is feeling fantastic. Let's go ahead and do the nuke. curiosity, what came first? FF7 or this? Who did the I'm gonna stand here and shoot sparkly lasers out of my pants thing first? Actually, it probably was somebody way before that. But in terms of the PS1 era. Alright, it seems like we just got rabbits over here. Get out. Nope, nope, no stun locking. Bad rabbits. What the hell? It's weirdly gory. No, stop with your weird gory stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty good crowd control hit by the looks of it. Let's see, FF7 came first, hence the FFA save there, I think. This is true. This is true. That would make a lot of sense. Alright, so nothing where the boss was, unfortunately. It's not giving me my follow-up move there. Just go for a little light pokes here. Poke, poke, poke. And yeah, if they were confident enough to give us an ultra hard mode, I'm assuming the text can become pretty reliable in that case. Chum up? What's chum? Constitution up, presumably? Like, what was it? Charisma up? I got stung by a bee and got implants or something? I don't know. I don't know why Charisma would be going up from being attacked by a bee. I mean, you never know. The other day, actually yesterday, went out to go do some weeding at the garden here. And I ended up getting, like, I don't know if you can actually tell, but I got bit in the face by some bug or other. It's like my bottom lip's a little bit jacked up at the moment. What is that 38% or whatever? 2%? Is that your actual health? Or no? Because I thought the bar was your health. Just poke, poke, poke. These guys give so much experience, though. Okay, so 2-year difference between those two. Now, let's go back to that statue. Save before we friggin' die here. Not doing this one on an Iron Man thing, like I did the first one, just because I want to actually go through the entire series. So yeah. Like, this music and the way that everything's flowing together and all that, what it's making me think of is Minish Cap, weirdly enough. If you've played the mountain section of that, it feels just like that. Plant? Poke, please. Thank you. Yeah, that's a very handy get-off move. Poke there, poke here, poke here. Can I just leave, though? Okay, can't leave. Fights are no longer optional. Ooh, okay, so there's a light, light and heavy follow-up stab. Seems a bit more reliable. Get a good bit of that damage, still keep the range. Seems good. The old Dark Souls stab. Okay, Onion Man, ask me anything, and... Boy. Alrighty, so we got a couple of them artifact dealies. We're gonna go ahead and probably build out this way, I feel. Because this way I know is... Actually, come to think of it. The only reason I wasn't going this way was because I thought it cut off. Alright, whatever. We're gonna put this all past the highway. It's the Witcher Medallion looking situation over here. And open a friggin' hell portal, I guess. Alright, well that's looking mighty evil right there. And some random fires. So we made a jungle, we'll set a fire right next to it. What can possibly go wrong? I can't build out that way for some reason. I guess I just can't build in a line, is that what it is? Yeah, it must be a limiting feature. Alright, let's plop that sucker right there then. Somehow this doesn't feel like the kind of thing we should be unleashing on the world, but okay. That's just the edge of the map area you chose? Oh, so you only ever play in this little map area? Huh, alright. Well, let's go ahead and go... Well, let's go back home first, I think. They haven't mentioned to go check out our tree. So let's go do that, go do some saving, do all that kind of thing, and then I'm going to go make sure all the kiddos have all their snacks and everything all good to go. Doesn't sound like anybody's having any kind of disagreements back there, but, you know, always good to check this kind of stuff. Friggin' squatters still outside my house. Alright, what's over here? Do we have a backyard? Talking to the cactus if you want him to write in his diary. Well, I will. But I found there's a workshop here, so we're gonna go check out what's in our garage. Okay, never mind, this is more of an outhouse, I guess. Presumably your crafting stuff becomes available here later. Not sure if you can hear that in the background, but the puppy thinks he's being sneaky. Keeps going in and trying to steal everybody else's water, so he's just there like... He's like, nope, I'm being all quiet, nobody can tell. Yeah, that's why I dumped most of the water out earlier, because you keep taking everybody's water and having to go outside every hour. Okay, we got some kind of table here. Man, I love this art so much. Some monsters table for later. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this is 110% going on Mavita after this run. Sarah says hello. She heard you were trying to find your garden. Yep. Hell, when I actually went and... I was saying earlier, when I actually went to the garden on this end, I accidentally got made out with by a friggin' bug. He just came out and bit me in the face. Hello there, Erzum. One of the best PS1s ever. Well, I can definitely see that up there. And, like, loving this art style, loving this music, loving everything about it so far. But yeah, I say hello as well. Let's go check out Plot Cactus. Money crazy! Nice, nice feedback there. Alright, you've got no new plot stats, so let's go check these leaves out. He lied! He just said money crazy, and that's it. Can we save in his bed? Yeah. Yeah, we can save. But yeah, I got asked several times to go through the entire Mana series, so we're gonna do that. You know, I'm not gonna do all of them at once, but over time. So this is the current one. Man. Could just go on and on and on. Oh! He did write about it. Oh! See, I love those little bits of detail all throughout this so far. Like, just there was no need for them to animate that. That could have just shown up. Like, if this was SOM2, I guarantee that would have just shown up. There was no need for them to animate that. Next business. The Master beat bandits with a creature called Niccolo. Niccolo was scared of the bandits, but I'm scared to know what Niccolo is. What could he possibly be? A con artist, mostly, but yeah. Alright. And away we go. So, let's go ahead and enjoy this fire effect for a minute. Go, sit in the chair. Sit in the chair, dang you. Alright, whatever. We're gonna stare at the fire for a minute. I'm gonna go check up on the kiddos. Let's see, you have to talk to him to trigger writing. If you don't, you won't write anything. Well, yeah. Entrepreneur. Yep. That's what we're gonna go with. Though to be fair, coming up from a business background, the line is quite blurry. So yeah. Anyhow, more on that in just a moment. Let me go make sure kiddos don't need anything, and I will be back in just a moment. Give me about let's say a couple minutes here. So one sec. Hello, every folks, and back. Let's go ahead and continue on here. So hang on just a second, because a random window decided to pop up as soon as I sat down, and there we go. Let's go ahead and do this thing. So, let's see. Garden is the pathway just to the left of the one that leads out to the map, disappearing for a few minutes to run to the store. Hopefully, those few minutes were a few minutes ago. Let's see. Try assigning your defend button to be crouch. It'll let you regen health in combat, and I think crouch plus jump equals super jump. Okay, very yes, if that's the case. Actually, didn't know you could reassign those buttons. That's pretty cool. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff like that in this game. And skills. Okay. Ooh. Oh, there's a ton of stuff here, actually. Alright, well, let's see. So it reduces damage. That seems kind of worthless, to be honest, because unless it blocks entirely, I'd rather just evade. Lunge just goes forward. That actually seems like a very useful move. Retreat is a quick step back. Okay, so we got... You know what? Come to think of it. Let's do retreat and crouch. Hang on, wait, no. This one's supposed to be retreat. This one's supposed to be crouch. And what else do we have here? Unbalances the opponent. So, gotta push, battle cry, spin. Quicker post. Oh. Alright. This is way more than I thought there would be. So cheer is presumably what they were talking about earlier, about just being an attack buff. Crouch for sure. Just a recovery move, since we don't seem to have those. Yeah, this is awesome! This is absolutely awesome. And then I'd like to have my quick dodge. So we'll presumably have that. Let's see, since it's not actually explained or anything, you'll have to unlock more of those based on which abilities you have equipped. Gotcha. Yeah, I saw when we had counter equipped, and I was wondering where the hell it popped up, so I thought it was just auto mode or something. So, nobody know. Lots of pumpkins took over West Diamond. Well, that's a problem. Got a real bad mage is up there to wipe us out with a army of pumpkins. What, we got friggin' Deneb over here? There's just like 20 plus more. Holy crap. Dude, this game's amazing. I can't go with my jobby job. Little sorcerers. Or the little sorcerers, rather. This is Harry Scary. I think this is the one that that Vale was talking about earlier. It's like you could absolutely connect this to Ogre Battle. Alright, is this my garden? No, the garden's gonna be over here then. But yeah. There's a Deneb over there. Alright, so I'm not going that way. That's gonna be the workshop, so it'll be that little path to the front then. Man, and yeah, I saw the thing about the crafting. That was one of the things that was specifically mentioned to me about this game. Nice. Backyard orchard. Let's do this thing. Let's test out these moves. It needs some weeding. Ah, this music. This music, I love it. Ah, it's so good. Alright, first of all, crouch. Alright, I was expecting a little bit better regen than that. Regen, please. Hang on, what's the red bar then, if that's not health? Okay, so we can do dodge stab. It's not light, okay. Doesn't seem like there's a crouching stab. Oh, okay, so the percent is health. So what's the red bar then? Because I was looking at their red bar, and that's a completely different story. Weird. Yeah, I'm legit amazed I've not heard this game. This is this is really something else. Like, how have I not been seeing this on top 10 lists all the time, or whatever else at least? Oh. God, those animations though, man. It is you who brought me the blessing. Sure. I mean, Kind of call it Miracle Grow, but whatever you say. So you got some give seed. Don't get too excited with this tree. And circulate the flow of mana. We pour mana into seeds so they can grow. If you have any seeds, let me take them. In a few days, I should be able to bear their fruit. Alright, let's see. We got small seeds, big seeds, long seeds. Thumbs up seeds, go away seeds. Let's go ahead and go for the long seed. Can you grow me a spear or something? Big seed. Okay, these are good seeds. Come back in a few days for the fruit. Will do. I've been watching too much Handmaid's Tale. I keep hearing "Blessed be the fruit" over and over. Man, that show's weird. First 2 seasons of that one, it's like, oh man, look, here's this horrible dystopia. Season 3 happens, like, oh, they can do whatever and just get away with it with literally no consequences whatsoever. It's just bizarre how much of a U-turn it took. So people with pure hearts can go to a whole new world. Okay then. Exit to world map, maybe I will. Alrighty. Alright, so we got grottos, we got Domina. Let's go there. So now, if we had gone back there, we would have gone the cat, gone back to that nature thing. So yeah, I guess this is what Vale was talking about, that everything is just changing all the time. Man, I love that kind of stuff. It's just blowing me away so far. So, first of all, let's go to the hotel. Was this the hotel? I think the other one's the hotel, the one on the top left there. Pub. Alright, stay away from Metal Bikini. I don't want anything to do with that situation. Bar up there. Man, this art is so good! Funny looking brain chair over there in the corner. I'd be really worried about these Sproutling situations. Actually, starting to notice that it seems like a running theme in the series that you're meeting up with people in hotels. Yeah, I'm not seeing any cat people here, so I'm not sure where they went. Hello there, Earthsunder. Long time no see. How you doing? How's stuff? Oh, by the way, Earthsunder, did you see the monthly challenge thing for this month? The Matsuna challenge. Been okay? Well, okay is better than not okay. It's definitely a plus. You did not? Okay, OB64 this month. Specifically the Hammer to Fall mod. Went for it a little bit simpler because I want folks to try out the mod more. So yeah, basically the challenge for this month is going through the Hammerfall mod on an Iron Man roll set. So first game over, just basically report in to, or just leave a comment on that thing with however far you end up getting. And I'm hoping to get more people trying out the mod and going over there and all that kind of thing. Because it seems like the last few have maybe been a little bit too oddly specific for folks, because, I mean, we had maybe 2 or 3 people, and every time Evan blew everybody away to a degree that is pretty comical. So, right now, I'm trying to get more folks in there. Right. Chippity job is to deliver the mail, but the pumpkins are scurry. Well, that'll happen. That's why I don't leave them out in the sun. But yeah. Ooh. Dude, this music! Alright, Deneb changed looks a little bit, but still looks very similar. What gamer mod are you talking about? Ogre Battle 64. Basically, I cover a lot of the Ogre Battle series. It's one of my favorite things. And yeah, there's a mod by a small but very dedicated community that's been basically working out the kinks of that game. Like, there was a lot of weird English to it. There was a lot of really cool mechanics that they never actually got to show off. Like, for example, it's like a kind of hybrid real-time turn-based strategy kind of situation. And yeah, like for example, the Legion system, you had your little squads, but you had to include all these generic soldiers in there in order to fill out the ranks, in order to make them move in mass formations and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, this is really cool. These soldiers suck. Like, they do no damage whatsoever. So yeah, there was practically no reason to ever use that feature. You actually just got a lot more out of leaving them individually and just kind of positioning everybody manually. But anyway, so yeah, that ended up adding a lot more to that system. They ended up rebalancing a lot of the items, a lot of the classes that were kind of worthless before. So it's a lot of cool stuff that they threw in there. And yeah, so I want more folks to try the mod because, quite frankly, N64 emulation is a massive pain in the bunghole, and well, not a lot of folks have actually tried OB64 even, and those that did oftentimes pointed to the. It's like, despite the fact that there's a crap load of cool stuff, they're like, poke, here's all these little, little things here and there, Why has nobody fixed it in a patch or some such? And so, good to, hopefully get to see more folks go with that. And yes, I am partially just taking a moment to enjoy this music. Yeah, let's see, stop laughing. Rule the world as brother and sister. I mean, they're pumpkins, man. As soon as summer hits, you're screwed. Rule the world with pumpkins, yeah. And actually, that's the one I was talking about with Rolling the Pumpkins, because like Ogre Battle literally has this almost exact same character as a recurring witch that shows up with her like army of pumpkins, basically. See if I can get Quest 64 to work in emulator. I might have to check it out. Have you tried Project 64? Let's see if you kneel before Blood the Magnificent, if you know what's good for you. Why not get your pumpkins to do it? Right, okay. Interesting. Ooh, sweet rainbows. Trying to get my meter built up here. Alright, crouch and recover. Ooh, backwards controls. And finally got to move here. Yeah, Project 64 generally, as far as emulation goes, works on both PC and Android. Seems to be pretty freaking solid. Like, I haven't really seen anything that doesn't run on it. Just sit and recover for a moment. We're starting to get low. It's a little bit confusing though that yeah, their bars and my bars kind of mean different things. And yeah, light heavy seems to do a great job for charging up the meter. Do the move. So yeah, light heavy, and then dodge, and then the big AoE. Pretty solid. Especially with that lingering hitbox there. Probably want to try to grab the forward dodge, because it feels like so far that it's been more useful. Because you can probably use it to get around a little bit better. Recover slightly. Man, this is awesome. This feels fantastic. I know I keep saying that, but it just feels so good. Little pop-up just came and blocked chat here. So you tried years ago but kept hitting issues. May have a ROM issue or something like that more than any emulator. Maybe. I mean, I haven't seen any issues whatsoever with that one. Nice. See, the red bar is your health, but it's a weird static value bar, so if you're just too low level, you have to have enough HP to fill the full bar, and then when you have enough for multiple levels bars like the enemies do. But then what's the percentage? Okay. Prankster, you say? I mean, dude's got a frying pan. That's pretty alright. See, also your health, but you regen during combat. Okay, so basically, if your maximum bar empties out, is it just there basically to make sure that you can't abuse regeneration forever? Is that kind of how it works? Kind of like a Pillars of Eternity type situation? Like where even if your regenerating health empties out, or even if that's full, but you end up losing your maximum bar, then you're just toast. Because if that's so, that's awesome. So when you have 3 bars, the percent helps you visualize your actual total health better. Okay. Gotcha. You know what? This guy's alright. Go ahead, be an apprentice. How generous! What, you mean that I got my free frying pan slave? No, that's alright. The little sorcerers. Also, I love that she uses a broom as a spear. I thought that was like a fire spear or some such. Man, this art style though, man. It looks so good. It looks so good. Alright, frying pan slave. Let's go ahead and go over here. Let's go see if my tree is giving me some good stuff. Well, what's going on over there, little man? Got bored of the playroom? He's over there giving smiles from across the room. Like, I'm done with my toys, Dad. Alright, tree, what you got for me? And I want to go check out the cactus story. Yeah, this is everything I'd heard and more. Alright, what's in here? Nothing. It's two little flower buds growing there. 2 more growing over that way. So do I just like run up to them and grab them, or that lily pod's not ripe yet? No. No. We'll be back. This is so cool. This is so cool. All right. It's a super complicated game, which I think turned a lot of people off back in the day, so it doesn't get the same love on the top list that it should. This isn't like bad complicated though. This is just like there's stuff going on everywhere. This is good complicated. Like that's always what kind of blows me away about that when folks go into like an RPG of some description or whatever else, they're like, I gotta go learn 100% of the mechanics within the first 5 minutes, or else it's too complicated and bad. It's like, dude, friggin' what? What are you there for then? So just get immersed, enjoy it. You don't need to know how everything works. You don't need to go friggin' crazy OCD about everything. Like, man, there was one guy recently that kept going on. Like, he kept going on angry rants every couple weeks over, over the one of the mods that I cover regularly. Oh, cool! They live in my house now. Man, freaking squatters. Anyway, I think it just didn't get enough promotion. That seems to be a running theme for the series, from what I've heard. Let's go check out this cactus. Talk to him. Scary pumpkins. Thank you, best friend cactus. Now, if I had taken a nap, is he gonna go do something else here? See, based on where you place those objects on the map, it influences what quests are available, etc. If you don't do everything in a very certain way, you won't be able to pick up most of the quests. Yeah. And like that, like, okay, one of the things that gets brought against Tactics Ogre in the same way, just like where you get folks that are going in there like, oh, everything is bad, and then you look at the mod and they're like, oh man, there's all this new stuff I don't like. And it's like, okay, A, it's free. What are you whining about? B, it's like, okay, you have a thing that you can go through endless times. You can just go through it. You don't have to do everything in one run. Like, especially like in TO and stuff like that there. It's just like when folks drive themselves nuts trying to do every single thing, it's like there's a function to go back in time in your save file for a reason. Like, you can't do everything. That's the point. You can eventually do everything, sure. But you're not meant to do it all in one run. Stop trying to do that. You drive yourself nuts. I mean, I saw a guy do a 100% run. It took him like 7 months. It's like he literally just was talking about going partially insane during the process. Yeah, good, don't. It's like, you know, it's a great thing to watch. It's awesome that you did it. But dude, you know, whenever you see folks casually saying they're gonna do it, like, no, there's too much stuff there. Okay, anyway, happy stuff. So, today I heard a story about 2 little sorcerers trying to become the kings of the world, but pumpkins, they used pumpkins. I hope they're still yummy. Yes, and they apparently cure diseases, as I found out from Mr. Vale. Anyhow, That just gives a replay value? Exactly! Exactly! Like I was saying earlier, I recently had seen somebody going whinging over and over that they weren't perfectly happy with every detail of a mod that was out. It's like this major overhaul thing. It's like, dude, it's free. It's new stuff for a thing that's like a decade old. Just be happy. He's just there literally just personally insulting people because it's not the way that he would have personally done it. Man, get back in your little entitled box, man. Just enjoy the free cool stuff. Anyway, so, see, then you have to do some quests in a very certain order to not miss some things, which can be annoying for casual people, especially for the internet and tutorial videos. Thank you for taking this in. I literally just said be my apprentice. You can call me your number one apprentice, bud. Okay, so do you count as a pet, or do you count as a follower? Because you are tiny. Anyway, let's see, is anything going on here yet? Ooh. Do we get character entries for each of these people? Oh, we do! Okay, he believes that he brings happiness to his customers with his transactions, but he sometimes plays dirty tricks on them. Just like Sproutlings and the Flowerlings. Well, I can understand that, because them suckers are suspicious. Alright, Dana the cat lady. It's friggin' Thundercats looking situation. A monk soldier who protects Garo's temple. She grew up in Eskid, Matilda, Irwin, and especially adores Matilda like her own sister. No idea who that is, but that is a lot of nunchuck action going on. El Azul, aka the person that looked like... Oh, you know what? That's not... You know what? I take it back. I thought that they were a dude running around in metal bikini. This is a... They're just really, really clothy. You know what? They kind of look, what are they called? Something Landers. German mercenaries from back in the day. Like dudes that would basically go around and take rags from everybody that they beat in a fight and just look like complete nutbags. Anyhow, let's see. I'm convinced Niccolo doesn't like Sproutlings and Flowerlings because he can't eat them but really wants to. I can understand that. They are veggies, though. He doesn't seem like he likes veggies very much. Okay, Pearl's Knight and one of the youngest Jumis, whatever they are. He speaks and acts in a rough manner and thus starts the occasional fight. Well, you're not a very good protector then. Supposed to be keeping danger away. I always thought he was a cat. See, and back, did we win yet? Is Manor restored? Yes, we restored the power of Broccoli and now own the universe. Okay, Bud, Lisa's twin brother. He thinks he's a great sorcerer, though he still has much to learn. He knows the way of cooking eggs. He was run out of the Academy of Magic because he was too mischievous. His magic frying pan was once his mother's. Well, alrighty then. Lisa, a better sorcerer than her twin brother, she carries around her father's broomstick. She also looks a hell of a lot like the one from SOM2. Inspector Boyd. Oh, this dude looks alright. Well, man with a real loud voice that could even reach a nearby land, he might be the most honest and kind-hearted man you will ever meet, and yet he won't arrest the demon running the church. Pelican, the mail carrier who delivers practically everything. She often makes mistakes, and is not always on time, but she does not seem to care. So, not much has changed with the OSBS. Too mischievous for the Magic Academy is a super high bar, considering how weird those hidden plot things wind up later. Alrighty then. Lil Cactus. By the way, if you want to ever drive yourself nuts, a funny little thing that I learned as a kid, because there was... So, short story. My brother collected these little model cars. And I think one of them was called Little... it was Little Thunder or something? Little something. But spelled in that particular way. And he kept pointing out to me, okay, you know what? I will give you $50 if you can say, if you can pronounce that without accidentally adding a T in there. So I was just there, just little, can't do it. You just drive yourself nuts trying to do that. It's like friggin' had a blue screen as a kid trying to understand how that worked. Anyhow, a shy little cactus. He is a cactus, a few words. But he happens to be talking about many things. Duel. An onion warrior. Oh, that is not what I thought he was carrying. I thought he had a little sword or something. He's got a backwards scythe-looking situation. An onion warrior, he likes everything straightforward, except for his spear, apparently, and hates people like Nicola with a passion. Alrighty, Miss Yuka, owner of Domino's Only Inn. She insists that she is a canary, but there are rumors that she is really a chocolate. Confirmed. Addressing her as Miss Yuka is a must. Okay. She also carries bird meat in her hotel room for some reason, and that is very suspicious. Jennifer, Mark's wife, who likes spending time outside his shop. She says anything that crosses her mind. Apparently she does not have legs. Let's see. Reverend Nouvelle, the friggin' crazy bird demon thing that runs the church. The caretaker of the church on Dominus outskirts. He's a kind-hearted man who is full of knowledge, from how to catch rabbits to the history of the world, and how to terrify children. This is way more journal entries than I would have thought so far. Let's see, Meme, a glamorous fortune teller. Oh, there's Miss Chiquita Banana over there, right. Or Gypsy Chiquita Banana, that's what it was. She led a luxurious and exciting life, but now she seems to be saving money for her old age. Alrighty then. Capella, an initiant performer. I think that's supposed to be initiate, not initiant. He was inspired... Oh, hang on. Got a little bit of a thing to clean up there. He was inspired by Pokémon's verses and decided to go on a journey to send his audience a message of some sort. How does he dance with that hat on? Well, impressive anyway. Diddle! I'm sure I'm probably the only one that started hearing Scatman John music from that. Anyway, plays music for his performing partner Capella. A kind-hearted, sensitive voice, speaks very slowly. He actually doesn't speak at all from what I've seen. He also kind of looks a little bit like a monkfish attached to a wagon. Alright, anyway, hang on. I will be right back. Just give me a minute here. Alright, and back. And clean a little thing here real quick. Let's see, love how these are compared to Luck, where everyone you kill was an art school dropout with a family of 12 volunteers at Soup Kitchen not curing magic cancer. Pretty much, right? Man, by the way, I'm still waiting on Rakes to figure out a way to figure out how to pay that one guy 30 grand instead of, you know, friggin' killing off his entire family. That mess was dark as hell. Let's see. Internant, noun 1. A person who travels from place to place. Learn something new today. Well, alright then. It seems like this translation is way better than I actually thought so far. Like, I have to say, that was the first example that I thought that I actually found some English in here, and no, that seems legit. Tebow, a magical life form with a kind heart. She thinks she is a jewelry collector. Most of them are less fakes than a Kolos soldier. How does she move? What are you? She's living furniture? Why would you want this in your house? Maybe they're like a really, really chunky Roomba. She moves via magic. Yeah, I mean, true. It's a fair point. Mr. Moti, he is everything. He's everywhere doing everything. He actually has an entry in this one. Wait, so it's confirmed it's the same guy? It's not just a dancing person? Like, I thought they just had really happy intakers. See, the mana tree did say that mana settled into artifacts, objects, lands, and people. This is true. I mean, this guy is apparently the genie of all things hotel-related and store-related. Although the stores seem to be run by actual, you know, normal folks and not the dancing guy in this one. So maybe he's just, I guess he just didn't want to sell off his franchise quite so much, so he just decided to become the magical genie of all things hotels. Single best spy network ever revised, right? I mean, it does seem to refer to him as the singular here, so presumably dude literally is everywhere. So if he decided to take over one day, there's nothing we can do to stop it. So, students at Geo's Academy of Magic, the color of their robes differ by class. Okay. They don't get a name. Sproutlings! God, that thing is terrifying! This is even before considering the whole thing that they mentioned they don't have a soul and they weirdly show up at your house. Little creatures that seem to appear out of nowhere and end up living in any town. Yeah, you don't say. They all share the same mind with each other? What the hell? They're plant chrysalids. No, just friggin' get rid of these things before they start laying eggs in people. Gaius, a huge face on a mountainside that is also one of the 7 wisdoms. He always has answers. What's up, little man? What's wrong? Yeah? Balloon's a little too far away? He's like, man, but my balloon is like an inch away. I can't reach it though. Come get it for me. Trent, the ancient tree that lives in the backyard at home. He swallows seeds to produce fruits and vegetables on his branches. Alrighty then. Boink, a strange creature that knows the links between dimensions. Those who touch it will immediately fly to where its tail is. Okie dokie. And we're back to Niccolo. Alright, so you know what? That is way more journal entries than I would have expected for, what is this, like an hour in? Man. Yeah, I'm... Oh, God, this game's so good. Like, just all these little details. It's just, oh, it's so good. Like, why is this not making a comeback, by the way? There's, like all this really cool old, like, stylized art and everything, hand-drawn backgrounds and everything else. It holds up so well! I mean, you could make new stuff in this style. Like, same old graphics, you know, you don't even have to add that much stuff. You can do so much more with it. It's just relaxing. It's like the nice art with just the small little thing here. Like, mechanically speaking, this is just like a friggin' JPEG with a couple of sprites moving on it, and then one more JPEG just moving constantly in the background. And just that is more impressive to me than, quite frankly, almost any set piece I've seen in like any AAA thing in a while. Like it's just so relaxing. Anyway, moving on. So let's go. We didn't find the cat in the town. Actually, no, well, map, sure. So if Cat Check wasn't in the town, I'm assuming the entire town's events would probably have been decided by each individual like little zone. So I'm assuming they probably wouldn't have gotten deleted. So we know that they were from Gato here, so there we go. Should be in the inn in one of the rooms. But I went to the inn. I checked all the rooms in the inn. That's why I was gonna go check Cat Zone over here. Don't know if you can hear the baby in the background here. He's just being hilarious. He's just over there with his animal crackers. Just, I don't know, man. I don't know, that balloon. I want to go play with that balloon, but it's such a journey. It's like a foot. What am I gonna do? What do you even do in this situation? I don't know. We smile at Dad and try to get him to come bring the balloon over, apparently. By the way, cool thing I found here yesterday. Apparently, there was an old-timey... actually, wait, there's a room I didn't check. So there was a old-timey thing. Apparently, it was actually this little documentary I was watching on George Orwell, in which, apparently he had actually written an article at one point, going over the proper way to make tea, which I have to say sounded like it would have been crazy obnoxious in the date and time when it was written, because I forget if he was exactly around during World War II rationing, but basically what he was suggesting was to make tea with pretty much the entirety of what somebody would be getting for a week. Insisting that was the only proper way to get it done. And yeah, here we go. Here's the cat. But anyway, so apparently there was an argument at the time over whether you're supposed to pour milk first before making your tea and/or coffee in this situation, or to pour it last. So there were a bunch of different arguments, and there was a whole situational thing where at the time they would have had to take cream off the top, which would have made pouring it first a little weird. Anyway, so point being that I tried it yesterday. So I'm like, okay, let me try putting putting milk in first, see if it does make a taste difference. It does. And apparently, when they went and studied this whole thing, the idea is, apparently, if you pour it in second, it tends to, I guess it kind of tends to, what is it, just like mingle together with it, with coffee or tea, whereas if you pour the thing on top of it, it tends to melt into the liquid better. Bit of a random tangent, but just saying, it's there. Let's see. There's a quality to the style of this art that you don't see in modern art. They managed to make it a sort of pixel art style that makes the bright colors and such just work. Yeah, like, the closest thing I've seen to this, and I wish I could remember what it was called. There was this other point-and-click game at the time. I almost wonder if it's a similar artist or some such. Main character was like a little kid with a little, I think he had like a little blue nightcap kind of situation. And then in the end, it turned out they were a cancer patient or whatever else. It was this really, like, somber little story there. And yeah, very similar art style, like I said. Let's see, trivia. Irene Radford coined the term flywackets for a cat with wings. If you have a cat person with wings who uses nunchucks or sandals, the term you use is furry. Let's see, I just put the cream first because I'm lazy and don't want to stir it. That works too. I mean, if you pour it from a high enough height, I've always found that that'll do the job just fine too. Actually, there was a while ago, my brother used to make fun of me because whenever I would make a sweetened iced tea, I would always just like sit there with a little sugar thing and a spoon, just like pouring and spinning at the same time. It's like, why even bother? Just throw it in there. It's not gonna do anything. I'm like, shut up! I have my way of doing it. Dang it. I'm gonna say I know. I don't really know what the hell they're talking about, but sure. You don't have to play along. Lies. There's no such thing. I know that. What happens to your soul? I mean, we got confirmation from the plant thing that we're apparently legit in religion territory here, so... He's been wounded 100 times, but no one ever hurt his soul. Alright, well, good for you, Edgelord Kitty. Can't believe that something could happen to my soul. Let's go meet Gaius. Sure. You could say that, the wisdom of Gaius. He's got like 2 little tutorials. I don't know if we'd call that wisdom, but whatever you say. Let's just go, get this done, see if he gives us a reward, and then never talk to you again. Let's call me names and see if it wins her soul. I'm pretty sure she's heard everything by this point. It's like, she is the, she's like the absolute of the thing you don't want to see, like, walk into a random convention down the road. And I mention this because that comes up surprisingly often in my hometown here. I guess it's technically not my original hometown, but it's what I consider my hometown these days. Let's see. Your awesome level is so high you're beyond reproach. But okay, we're talking about a cat. Okay, so we're talking about a person here, right? They became a cat. They became a ninja. They started dual wielding stuff, and then they started going on about the wisdom of nature. Like, the levels of possible pretentious here are through the roof. Not sure if the random work from outside is coming through. Noise-wise. Let's see. See, to know you don't say mean things to a cat lady with nunchucks on hand? I don't know, man. I think I've got some better range, is the thing. Got my spear here. One of these things is more practical than the others, especially because she can't block because she's got a nunchuck in each hand. You take the teleporter, then you go up left, then you would hit the other 4 governments. I thought it was right here. Yep, I'm already going right. Oh, I'm sorry, you've got twice as many experiences. Chicken boats! Not the move I was trying to do there, but alright. At least they don't have meteor in this one. Give me that chocolate. Delicious. Delicious. Oh, excuse you, burping mountain. So can we just like chuck the cat in there and call it good? What can I do for you? A friend is about to die from a demon's curse. Well, crap. That's somehow way darker. What can you do? Probably not ask a tree about it. Do what your friend wants you to do. Doesn't ask me to do anything. She's just going to accept what's going to happen. Okay. You know what? He's right. He's right. Yeah, and now she's strong-willed and that you're not supposed to just leave her be. And you're hanging on to the past. People have the power to change themselves, and that is what she's trying to teach you. Listen to her words. Try to think about it calmly. I don't think she does anything calmly. So demon slaying flying cats with holy nunchucks. Okay then. So we're talking like next level edgelord over here then. Feel a lot better now. Take this. Forbidden ring. Okay. Neat. I love how the plotline can best be summed up as like, oh, what are you gonna do? Like, oh, do nothing. Okay, bye. That's it. Have this cursed promise ring. Let's see, you always wanted on, shares XP. Thought it might be the same one. Was wondering from that name if it might be the curse that you were talking about. Alright, we don't have an artifact thing, let's go home. See, this is another little detail I always appreciate. When a game actually legit gives you a reason to go back to your home. You know? It's like that the home is, it actually feels like a home, and it always kind of bugged me. Like when you'd see a game that had a home system of some description, and then you just never had a reason to go there. Alright, so let's go talk to Cactus Friend first. Like, it just creates such a good loop, you know, to have a reason to go back. Like, you know, we see the kiddos hanging out here. I'm not sure what they're really learning, but whatever. Just go ahead and look at them like a son and daughter there. Know the feeling. Wouldn't leave them next to this exposed fire, though. Definitely gotta gate this off. We gotta go probably do something about these tables. Well, actually, these don't seem like they would be too pointy, so that should be alright. I will want to deal something with this bucket. As more than likely, they're going to try and spill it somewhere, so we'll have to take care of that. Yes, I'm talking about friggin' childproofing this place. This coat rack is going to have to go, because they're going to bring it down on top of themselves. This should be fine, though. I'd take away the bottles on the bottom. That bag, they're going to be ransacking like crazy. Looks like we've got some powders and stuff over here. Hopefully those are out of arm's reach, otherwise we might want to move to another location. We'll have to put up a little gate on these stairs, I think. Ooh, I have another door. I never even checked back here. Apparently that's the forbidden room. We can't go in there. So that's going to be the bathroom. Firewood case. Yeah, we're going to have to move that. Probably just move it into the pantry here. Maybe gate this off entirely, because they're probably going to try to chew on that. And yeah, then we should be pretty solid here. They'd probably spend most of the time trying to play around that table. Probably put these chairs up on the table, just to make sure that they don't get to them. Alright, anyway, when you unlock crafting, there's a pretty easy recipe for an upgrade Forbidden Ring that lasts you till the end of the game. Wow. I'm glad we picked that up then. Alright. Alright. It's got 3 defense. Also, we got an Iron Pod helmet. Right, how the hell do I equip stuff again? Return. There we go, equip menu. So first off, does this Iron Pod help at all? Yes, surprisingly this Iron Pod is better than the helmet. Now, presumably these gauntlets can be replaced with this ring. Let's see, we're going down for crush defense, or we're going down for stab defense. Going up for magical defense, sure. It's good. It's good. Let's see, are you talking about childproofing your in-game home against these goblin mage children things? Yes. Yes, I am. And so, yeah, I mean, I think the situation can probably be pretty reasonably childproofed. Probably would be a little bit worried about this chest, because they always have a tendency to try and fall on top of latches and things. Yes, this is a weird problem. Mr. Kobold, I don't know if you've seen here before. Basically, yeah, I'm a dad of 2. Always thinking about how to child-proof stuff around here. And yeah, funnily enough, rocking chair, probably completely safe. Anyway, speaking of, little man over here seems to be upset about something, so I will be right back. Alrighty, and back. See, I was wanting to take one of the weirder pets in this game, but always end up with dragons or demi-humans. Is to tame a kung fu ape mummy or the killer manatee? What? Okay, that I'm okay with spoilers on, because I want to know how the hell you get those. It's hilarious. So you did Niccolo and Tiny Sorcerers, go back to Domina where you fought them to unlock pet taming. Ooh, baller. Let's get some pets then. By the way, speaking of weirdly wholesome stuff, kind of cracks me up, the weird juxtaposition going on here. It's like, we got this one, everything's all nice and family-friendly aside from stuff randomly exploding into blood and gore, but we're ignoring that part. In a, what seems to be post-apocalyptic setting, where just stuff that should be terrifying is just casually going on. But then juxtapose this with, like, X Division. It's like, oh, let's go, like, level half of a small country to get to one lizard engineer. Ooh, these things look like they're blooming. Yeah, lily pods. So, you want to tell me what to do with this? Okay, apparently don't know what to do with this. Do I check this in here? Apparently yes. Bring me your seeds and I will bear them for you. Thanks, Pragotre. The Mana Orchard's End. Okay. Is that what I was supposed to do? I don't know. But why though? Okay. Also, I never talked to my cactus friends. I gotta get back to that. Priorities. Priorities. I love this so much. It's such a good game. It's just so good. So is there a way to get this creepy spy thing away from my property? Like, can we just go get fire stuff and just roast it? Because apparently it ain't alive, it's just here. Go back to Domino where you fought the kids, so I'm like, I'm doing that. I saw that. I'm not sure what I'm doing that for exactly, but I understand, Here are some seeds I have found on me. Oblong seed. Okay. Well, oblong that crap then. And we got this other one over here. What's this one? Small seeds, big seeds, okay. Give a big one. Those are good seeds. So can you give them bad seeds and be like, man, these suck, get this away from me? Is this mass-produced garbage? I'll go get on to that whole animal taming business. Well, first things first, I gotta talk to this cactus. It's important. Trenty! Alright, I guess I can only do one at once. Yes! Right, little cactus friend! Now, does he get fed or does he get watered? Probably both. He was calling pumpkins tasty. Good point. Good point. Alright, let's do this the other way. 1 to 1. 56. Yeah, that would have taken a while. Mr. Grandpa Tree is so big and scary. It makes me want to hide by his roots. His roots look like the best place to hide. Aww. Aww. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Come to think of it. Mr. Rail, didn't you tell me that that a lot of stuff in this is time-based? In that case, maybe I shouldn't be leaving it. Maybe I shouldn't be leaving it just sitting and running. Ah, screw it, it'll be fine. I'm sure we won't get the horrible ending in which the entire world gets vaporized because we were sitting and watching the fire too much. One would hope, anyway. It doesn't seem like this series is big on terrible endings, as far as I've seen, anyway. Not really time-based, more like rushing or slowing down. Okay. Pure Heart's gonna go to a whole new world. Seriously, though. You know what this guy reminds me of? It's like if you played Morrowind, it's like I think they were called the Callers or something like that. But like as soon as you get to the cult phase of the thing, where there's just weird cultists showing up in every town, that's what these guys are. So doing some quests makes others not appear, or something's required to wander aimlessly when partway through a different quest. Well, no worries, I've definitely got that one on lock. It's okay not to stress that stuff for a first playthrough, though. You'll go crazy trying to find them. Oh, don't worry. I will aimlessly do everything at random and laugh at the results as per usual. It's impossible to do all quests on one playthrough, as it should be! It's like, legit though, that's how it... As far as an RPG goes, that's how it should be. It's like, how can you tell that a friggin' RPG is gonna be linear as hell as soon as they put that little announcement out, like, oh, don't worry, you can do everything in one playthrough. Like, okay, great, you ruined it. It's not possible, just super annoying. Maybe. But yeah, as soon as they start advertising that as a feature, you know something's gone awry. Look, a monster egg! He's funny because it's an egg that's a monster. It's a beast egg. You will never see wild eggs around here. Quite lucky you are. This is a rare opportunity. Try to catch it. Give me my Pokémons. You can't just haphazardly walk up to an egg. They are watching you. You need to get your Pokeballs. Careful, try to catch them off guard. I can do that. I can sneak up to it. There's Diceberry. Citrus Squid? Open the food selection list with the triangle button and drop it with an X. I'll say it again. Okay, thank you for automatically repeating the thing. Monster Corral. It's a stealth mission. Well, rip pets. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop a thing. Just casually drop this food right here. Come on! Oh yeah, that's fine. Just walks up to him. Mine! Gimme! Rude. Here, have a citrus squid. Dude, it just exploded into gore. Beast egg is yours! Friggin' yoink. Dude just jacked my pet. Alright, I'm glad to see that you can pick him back up. Alright, so Beast Corral, that's at home, yeah? Pelican will deliver the egg to the corral. We'd better head to the corral too. Sweet. Glad that you'll show me where it is. Here we are in the backyard of your home. Why do you know what my home looks like? This is the monster corral. We can let up to 3 monsters graze. They'll level up when you leave them grazing. They'll grow up to become reliable partners. Let's go look at the barn. Okay. It's like this is the way you do it. This is pretty legit right here. This is where you raise the monster eggs you catch. You might find monster egg during an adventure. Capture an egg where you are. You can have up to 5 pets. If you already have 5 and you find another egg, you can sell either the egg or one of the 5 pets you already have. Sell the ones you don't really like. Jennifer at the item shop will buy the eggs from you. Okay. She can be a Taiwan, but she's the only buyer around. Anyway, eggs hatch in a few days. They become attached to their master. They like to follow along, and they will be very, very heartbroken for the rest of their lives if you just abandon them. So you can't just haphazardly walk up to an egg. They're watching you is the last thing most people say before their loved ones have them locked up in the loony bin. They grow more powerful by gaining experience, also by eating grass, apparently. They can become great adventuring partners. Monsters' growth is affected by diet. Try feeding them different food. If you feed them enough spicy food, they breathe fire. And or turn the entire lawn brown. Monsters will only eat when they gain a level. Sometimes you must let them graze or take them out for a while to eat. Now you know what to do. Sweet. Can I just teach them all Hyper Beam and call it a day then? Apparently not. Oh, I did a little rabbi. Alright, so what did we get? Did it friggin' hatch into a Togepi or whatever? See, so specific maps can have eggs spawn in them in certain places, but depending on where you have placed that area's tile in relation to the home tile, it will change what kind and strength of pets spawn there. It's nuts. So good. I say you, but I mean me every time. Well, I mean, at least you can check yourself out at any time, right? Because, yeah, that whole thing where they say, oh, yeah, if you have somebody committed, you know, they can't just willingly leave, that's a load of crap. Because, yeah, I had a real nutcase of a mother who, like, tried to stab me on multiple occasions. Went ahead and had them committed for, like, 3 days before they're like, no, she convinced us to just let her go. I'm like, dude, she is a massive danger to everyone around. They didn't listen. Beast egg, anytime! Eggs cannot be taken into the field, okay. I mean, it was fine before. Can it graze? Attack power 10. Eggs cannot graze, you must wait until it hatches. Well, fine. You thought I was gonna sell it, didn't you? Hey there, Gamma Cryptic, how's it going? Alright, go outside and walk around for a minute and it'll hatch when you come back. Alright. Do you mean walk around here for a minute? This thing looks like it's relatively ready. World map walking around? Okay. Each panel you walk on the world map is one day passing. You know what? I wonder if FFTA was inspired by this. Let's see, she convinced us to let her go. In that case, how do you feel about vacations? What if I told you you could partially own a fantastic tropical property perfect for your much-needed R&R? Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, no, it was like one of these weird situations where somebody clearly screws over and backstabs everyone in their life, and yet constantly folks will just show up and they're like, no, we totally believe them. Surely I won't get screwed over like the dozen other people I just saw that happen to. Over and over again. And like that crap is terrifying to see firsthand. Because it's like, okay, like what happened here? Let's see, they crashed a car into somebody's lawn, they drove another car straight through our garage, trying to stab me. They tried to stab me during that time. They friggin' tried to go rob a store. They went and they screwed over a bunch of people they never even knew. They went and they found a cancer patient and ripped them off for a bunch of money. It's like, okay, yeah, so this person is horrible in every way, so you know, like, okay, they're going and running around babbling and yelling about things that never happened. You know, they're kind of a complete freaking loon. Yeah, you know, can they maybe stay here? And yeah, ultimately, I end up getting a, like a whole... Oh, the beast egg hatched! Name monster! Well, we need a name for this. Also, how do we... Deletes one letter. Okay, so we could have avoided being named You, Steve. Let's see, finished streaming Sunline. I got some hidden parts today, with the hidden parts B being totally accidental. Isn't that the one that's in Hidden Fortress? So you gotta blow out the ceiling tile and blow up the box there? Though I will say, that... Okay, you know what? Actually, that one I can see being found accidentally. If you found the energy shotgun accidentally, that'd be a different story, because that thing is frustrating as hell to get. Actually, I think that's the only time that there's actually 2 hidden parts that close in the entire series. Or even in the reverse the hidden top, yeah. I think there's like 3 or 4 parts you can get out of the mission total. But yeah, we'll be, I think we'll be doing Armored Core Day tomorrow, possibly. I was actually hoping to do a whole thing for, the whole reason I didn't do it for the last couple weeks there, I actually almost got the PS2 stuff working, which means we might be able to do the full extent of what Formula Fern can do, might be able to do Nexus and all that kind of thing. Stray Macy 3 Ado or Riot. Okay, fine, well, the Ado run will be finished. I've just almost got the PS2 stuff working. It's working at like 90%, but it still lags a little bit, so as soon as I can figure out how to get rid of that last bit. Anywho, that's actually perfect. This is going to be Ado. See? It's the Ado run. He's just a rabbi now. He's the champion we all needed. Give me that rabbi. It's okay. I think we'll do AC3 Adieu tomorrow. What's funny is that these are the ones that were having that crazy gore effect when they attacked something. And he's even on the loading screen. Hopefully they can't die. Moving on though. But yeah, no. So to finish off that whole story there, like I kid you not, I end up coming back one day. It's like this was at the point where I was already like, okay, you know, my now wife and girlfriend at the time, basically was saying like, look, if you're getting away from that whole situation, you know, feel free to come on by because that crap's nuts, and like that, just yeah, it's like you have a place here if you need it, but man, that I don't want anything to deal with all that. So I'm like, okay, you know, I understand. So at that point, you know, already starting to make preparations to just frickin' bail because I was hoping to stick around for a while and actually, you know, have, you know, get the house or something at least, because it was this whole situation where literally everything else I had got stripped away over time. I found out it's like little by little, like seeing little bits and pieces disappear, and then I only find out later just how much I actually got screwed. To the point where I'm even like getting a thing from the IRS, like, oh yeah, you thought that it was all evened out on taxes. Well, we see right here there was all these business taxes that got lumped onto your name. Like, why am I asked to pay several $1,000s here? I'm like, oh yeah, no, it's right here. It's like, here's all these years where apparently she just went and put those on my name. Anywho, what was I doing here? We got our pet. Long story short, they just freaking let her go. So like, screw it, I'm out. Bye. Not dealing with this. Let's see. There's nothing here. There's that. Cat zone I don't know about. Let's go hang out in the jungle. Why not? So yeah. Story done. Mostly. There's more to it, but that's the long and short of it. See, would have sued Looney Bin for letting her out. Man, oh, that was the story I didn't finish. So I come back and there's a social worker guy. And so she's there like, oh man, it's so unfair, you know, that they won't do everything for me. And like the guy's just sitting there with his face in his hands. It's like, so let me get this straight. They're supposed to run your business for you. Yeah, I'm old. They're supposed to run the business for me. They're supposed to feed you. They're supposed to take care of the house. They're supposed to take care of all the bills. Like, how old are they at this time? You know? It's like, that's an unreasonable request to put on there. I can't tell somebody to go do all of this. Like, no, but I'm old. I'm supposed to do it. Oh man. Wait, please listen up now. This is your lucky day. You go catch Decate and bring its tail back, and what'll happen? It's about to get punched. I don't know. That one won't hold up well. Don't get it. He'll cancel all our debt for us. Fuddy-duddy. A Sulfur-Bee. Okay. Your debt will not be completely canceled either. The 10,000 will be reduced to 9,980. Oh wow. Or 10 million will be reduced to 9,980,000. What? Catch 500 of them. Alrighty then. Hunting Ducati. Alright. Reward you with 20,000 for each Ducati tail you bring me. They're real weapony. Okay. What do you mean, oh, did they just get ambushed? You talk or are you enemies? They're so annoying. Okay, fine, fair enough. We keep recruiting you into armies and forcing you into wars. Understandable. They probably wouldn't care for Steve very much. This animation, though. It's high quality animations everywhere. Animal meat. They want to check back on Sotheby? Nah, not really. And if you get ambushed, it seems like he had it coming, to be honest. Let's go ahead and move on to other things. He doesn't seem like the sort we want to have anything to do with, to be honest. You know what? I just noticed this stab sound is almost identical to the one from FFT. A little swamp sound. Yeah, they're countering it out pretty hard though. No, dude, my rabbit just exploded into gore over there. Jeez. That chocolate? My chocolate. Poke. Poke. Poked. Alright, a dew. Fine, I'll go back and check on him. It's like, do I completely break it if I don't go back and check on him? Because I'm kind of hoping there's an outcome where he's like, oh man, why did nobody come save me? Want to try and roleplay this. So what if you squat over your ally in combat? I don't know, but that definitely needs to be phrased better. While pets and companions have sync effects, if you're near the live rabbi, a little lightning appears up top from his portrait, landing just yours. When that's going, you get plus regen, or plus health regen. You equip the Forbidden Ring? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's really cool. I think I do need to replace that with a forward dodge. Boom! Use those iframes. I'm gonna go see if I can... Why are they sitting on me? No! Don't do that. Alright, so they've got a bar filling up. Presumably they'll revive, right? Yeah, they do. Actually, did that speed up their bar? Surviving faster? Nice. Got Gambit, whatever that is. So yeah, that totally works. Alright, so first things first, though. Oh, hang on. One moment. Alrighty, and back. So let's see. Playing Dragon Quest VIII on the PS2. Looks amazing and super good. So using it for years and never got posts outside Japan because it's really rare to find. It's one of those ones that I've always heard good things about, but never why. Like, all I ever hear is, like, it's good. It's like, okay, but why is it good? It's good. Okay, what does that mean? Like, what does it do? I always thought it was like, it's like really from what I've heard, it's supposed to be like a kind of simplistic old-timey RPG. It's just good? Okay. It's apparently just good then. Zombies! Ooh, and we're blocked by terrain, though. Alright, let's see. Get him up. Is that a meter? Shut up, it just is? Okay. How very specific. What the hell just happened there? So the pure style JRPG. Well, that can be good or bad depending. Yeah, I'm loving this auto revive system, by the way. This is awesome. This just feels so good. I know I've said it a bunch, but it just feels so good. Alright, so everybody got the stuff. That's just good. Okay. Gotcha. Just making sure I have what I need to on here. Alright. Yeah, little pause earlier was a bit more hilarious than anticipated. So just look over to the side. So, see, I have no sense of direction. Well, you're just terrible then. But yeah. So I just look over, and usually, you know, like I said, the kids are going back and forth between the playroom and the rest of the place, and I basically have it set up so that my daughter can go to the bathroom when she needs to. She's been doing pretty okay on the whole body training thing. So she runs up with the little toilet seat adapter thing, holds it up. There's like brown smeared all over the front of it. It's like, Dad, I poop. Apparently, we didn't quite make it all of it. Anyway, so just play it and you'll also say it's good. Well, I gotta get through this whole series, and then I gotta go finish the run, and then I gotta finish friggin' X Division, which one run will apparently take 1 billion years. Yeah. We'll add it to the list. Now, I don't really know if I accidentally just circled around to go help that guy. But that blockhead can't find the path. Yeah, he did get ambushed, didn't he? You got Blank Eye. Seems like an item. Is that an item? Nope. Alright, so. Secondary. Reduce food. Let's see. Feathers, secondary. Blank Eye, eyes, secondary. Okay. If we ever need a glass eye for something, I guess there it is. So many zomboids though. Now let's see if we can keep that little rabbit alive. Come on. You can do it. You can survive. Oh. Just barely. Come on, come back to life. Get your XPs. Oh, never mind. He's leveling up just fine. Okay. Master ability, high jump. Okay. Skills. Wait, it's an ability, not a technique. So let's see what this high jump is. Quite a high jump. Alrighty. it's just that way again. So this is going to be one of those Lost Forest type situations, ain't it? Oh, okay, good. That is a really long range jump. Alright, and I still can do the uppercut. Yeah, it's hard to tell the range exactly for that one. So there's a bad side to Legend of Mana. It's how hard it is to figure out where everything is. The game needs a map that expands to explore. Grave dirt. It's gravely dirty. Alright, so we're gonna go somewhere. Exactly that place that we're going to. That is the destination that we're going to. And that's where we'll be. So yeah. Not sure where in the hell we go exactly, but... Alright, you look like the things we were supposed to find. So we get nuked. These actually look like Monster Rancher enemies. Or I guess units, or whatever you'd call them, really. Does anyone actually remember Monster Rancher? Is that series still around? Oh, what are you? Huge cockatrices? Those are cockatrices? There, I'll cast a spell on you so you won't get lost. Alright. Thank you, Plunk Conch. It's not a conch. What's their face? What are those little spiral dealies called? No! I want to stop talking to you, thank you. Sharp Claw. Goody goody goody. Pirate penguins. Naturally, I mean, how could I forget something like that? Western section. Burns? What burns? I mean, like the things that you always see in museums. I can't help but feel that we're still plenty lost here. Okay, so I found both of those guys. And presumably we'll go get the job done, and then we'll come back, and then that guy will have turned into a zombie. And then he'll attack us. Just go north to the southern section, I'm not sure that it helped. Yep. Pretty sure it's broken, so we're just gonna go ahead and, conch? Not exactly a conch. But what I do see is a statue. I'll say Lola Bunny's gotten a little bit grungy these days. So I guess they decided to follow us. So I have no idea, what, some kind of fossil or shell? I mean, like, the ones where it's like a little squiddly looking dealy with like this spirally shell. The ones that end up apparently swimming backwards. Okay, we've got some Elder God fairies. Just one will fetch 100,000? It's a Chansey! It's a friggin' Chansey! Yeah, I'm on it. Dang it! That's not what I was trying to do. Conveniently, there's a reload. I'm gonna reload it because it... Nautilus, there we go, yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna reset this real quick because I was trying to reload there. Just since there's no load button. I want to catch that thing. Because I know what I'm trying to do, except I hit circle instead of triangle. Not going to miss out on that due to a mispress. This is an Iron Man run. I'm not going back for every single thing, but still. Load game. We actually get that option this time. Desktop is Shirtless Canopus. Why not? Also, no, it isn't. This is actually just one of the. Where is it here? I put this away for a moment. So this is just one of the art pieces that ended up functioning really well for the background here. I think this was out of the Tactics Ogre art book or something like that, where they had a bunch of artists come out and do different renderings for everything. But it was mostly just the fact that it had this this griffin thing on the right side that doesn't go for it. Anyway, so yeah, just like having that as background. So what's your deal? Gibson's went in Pharaoh's territory. Don't go in, only be sent back to the entrance. Check out the room I was in. There's a funky animal in there. Why don't we? You know what? Actually, is one exclusive to the other? Because if we go back to the entrance, I can catch that chancy looking situation. Right, whatever. That's where I went first. That's where we're going. And we'll go back to the other thing. Sis. Wait, it's not letting me food. Why is it not letting me food? What do you mean, oh no? I mean, it came right up to me. I think they say to come back after this quest to help out the penguins. Okay. I mean, whatever happens, happens. Like, for example, zombies. I'm just gonna wander until I hit anything, really. I was trying to find the little chancy looking thing. And you promised us 100 grand. Considering everything costs like 50 to 100, that should be okay. Just do the move. Do the move! Do a triple. Okay, there's no triple, it's just you immediately go into the heavy stab after that. Okay, master ability, double jump, special technique, Furious Copter. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Alright, so let's get rid of this high jump, go for that double jump. Love how it's just mentioned as a jump within a jump. Furious Copter. See, now this looks so much better than what they did in SO1 2. It's like, here's all these moves, all these different things. Instead, they're like, here's all these slots. They will remain empty until like 5 seconds before the end of the game. Yeah, I liked a lot of the ideas behind SO1 2, but man, there were some missteps there. Southern section again. now, anyway. Okay, so we're back in the same location. Like Enix and Alex, or Atlas are the ones that made the most RPGs. They certainly seem to be. You get acid. Everything's trippy enough, thank you. Name is Rowan. Sister Silky went to check the fairies on why the fairies have been acting weird. From the courtyard of rain, but she might be heading somewhere else now. You'll look for her in case you catch. Okay. Ducati has been causing trouble around here lately. Try working with others to catch him. Oh wait, so that's actually the thing? Acid, let me talk about speed for you. Man, it was a weird time the other day. So like, my wife had misspoke. It was something like, I was cleaning the kitchen or something like that, and she was talking about going and what are we even doing? I think we were going to go watch something or something. It's like, oh, you gotta hurry up and get all the speed going or something like that. And it's like couldn't understand why I was cracking up laughing. Yeah, long story short, was hearing I went to talk about speed for you over and over. So Winnipia, but it got away. So keep looking in different directions. Also, thank you for the host there, Mr. Cryptic. Since Selkie went to go see why the fairy is acting so weird, they sacrificed a man to make an axe, and there's some weird fairy fight club on an island near here. Ask for Steve. We are already you, Steve. Because apparently I couldn't delete it. Okay, but I want to talk about speed for you. Sorry, we're covered with the acid thing here apparently. Yeah, I guess that jump will do the job, right? Ah. Stop with all that horrible munching. Yeah, that jump seems like it'll do the job in both directions. Presumably there's like some long-range lunge you can do or some such. Speaking of, we haven't really... Yeah, let's test out this new move. Furious Cutter. Dude, that looks cool. Doesn't really seem to do much damage, but, you know, still, really cool. It's also good music, I can't meme it. But I also can't be serious. As far as I'm concerned, it is a meme. Courtyard of Rain. Okay, we were told to come here. I'm not sure how it's much of a courtyard, but whatever they say. I guess we gotta go find them, even though we've already found them. Could we have found them earlier? I'm not sure. Much confused. Can we sneak by? Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. No sneaky sneaks, because this little bush is in the way. Sneaky, sneak! Isn't the BGM for playing for just too long? I don't know, I'm loving this music though. Counter! Alright, so it's a AoE push away, whereas the other one's just a big AoE boom. He leveled up by dying. It's like Tactics Ogre. Leveled up his racism by getting shot by a lizard. You know, this little guy is surprisingly willing to take all these hits on the nose. Come back. clear on where it should be going. I mean, presumably we're looking to try to find the other guys. Out of Ducati's territory, okay. Copter it is. Trying to recover just a little bit here. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's actually helping out with this region. Poison powder. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and compare real quick, and I'm pretty sure that move's just stronger. He unconscious, so hard he decided to level up. Okay. So what are these Ducatis exactly? Not seeing any Ducatis or Bugattis or whatever over here. Doing some work around outside the window here. Is that the thing? It seems like a thing. See if it helps. You want to set both the rabbit and teddy bear looking things, then they fall back the tapes of the boss. Okay. You know, I could set stuff for him. Spring of Beasts. Yeah, this definitely looks like a boss area. For another time. Stab it. Stab it real good. There, finally a fight where the rabbit didn't die. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be saying about the rabbit thing, but it seems to be doing a decent job all the same. Also, Mr. Cryptic, do you mean that literally or generally? Yeah, I have zero idea what I'm supposed to be really accomplishing at the moment. Well, I mean, I know roughly what we're supposed to be accomplishing, but I'm not entirely sure how at this point. That does the job. Spam poke. Let's try running back in this direction. There has to be something around. This time she's going this way. He's over here. What have you found? Lame. Did it? There goes sister in the other room watching douche tubers at high volume screaming. Oh, you know, because Minecraft, it's so frustrating. It's the end of the world. God forbid, one slight thing goes awry. Alright, so we're supposed to work with all of them. I'm assuming one of them won't be enough. Oh, I know. They're always friggin' yelling. I was mentioning a little while ago, it's kind of heartbreaking to see little kids watching that and actually learning from it. The sweetest little kid, one of my relatives there, just kept watching that kind of stuff, and he just started yelling at everything as soon as he saw that. So I moved to corner, and presumably now they're both working even though they don't want to. Not reacting to something unnecessary, pretty much. Gets people views. Oh man, it's the most frustrating thing ever. It's so difficult, they're yelling, it's all the rage memes. Where do we go this way? This place is a bigger headache than what most of the rest you'll find in the game. Well, I mean, it's a jungle. It'll happen. Jungles have that effect. It's not going that way. Why isn't she using them? Who knows? So she says this way. Let's see. If she's the one that runs faster, I'll go ahead and take her word for it. Step 1, burn the whole thing down. Step 2, blame Rahola. Exactly. The question is, did we go the right one of those two directions? So, let's go ahead and save it. So we've gotten a whole bunch of stuff done since last time. I'll assume we'll have to go back and go the other way. Also, there's no way that's a dude, seriously. Okay. Since Martin didn't sleep at all in the hot weather and I'm able to sleep, she goes there listening to dubstep songs. Whole house could hear it. Sounds like sibling problems. Used to have an almost brother-in-law ages ago that would play really edgy music on friggin' full blast, to the point where the walls would shake. I heard so much crawling in my skin. I never want to hear that song again. Anywho. Is that the statue sprite from Superman, or is that another one past character? I think it's that one. Yeah, we got the skin, exactly. We even got dirt. Yeah, how did the Mana series and Ogre Battle never have a crossover? Both of them love showing off fairy butts. Why not? It's kind of a weird thing to cross over, but why not? Yeah, I think I got the timing on this rapid stab just right. Yeah, you just go ahead and take those hits from him, Mr. Rabbit. Yeah, you don't mash, you just tap it slightly. Just keep getting that basic attack off. Perfect. What else would you possibly need from an attack? Is this the boss arena from earlier? Yeah, I think it has to be. Yeah, it's just like stun lock and charge, basically. Let's charge up meter, use meter, get rid of problems, then deal. This guy's even into a second bar. Doesn't really matter. It seems to break him just fine. Yeah, there we go. Yeah! That boss fight. You're a thing. Ooh, he's got a full boss meter. Didn't even hit him. Can hit him. Let's see how we get the rapid. Alright, rapid stab still works just fine. I think I may have potentially found an exploit. How to win boss. Poke him in the toe a million times. Ah. Seems to work. See, wow, someone had to make those giant Sasquatch shoes for him. Someone's job description is big footwear specialist. Jungle Nike. Oh, okay, fine, he got out of the stun lock route. weapon durability has degraded, or weapon condition has degraded. Gotta get the timing just right. I think this could be a speedrun strategy. Just one round every boss with this. There we go. And they carried him away. It's so slow. Yeah. Yeah. And those friggin' echo crystals. Did we do the winning? Something about real speed? Gotta talk about speed for you. Sure don't get along. Both wimps. I mean, if there's a choice to pick between one of these two as a potential follower, definitely going with the rabbit and not the potentially racist stereotype. Anyway, let's see. Thank you for your cooperation. Hunt complete. I think it's 500. Pay me more, dude. Take this instead? Alright. Sandro, that works. And Ancient Tablet. Like, oh yeah, you weren't like these two. You're not friggin' giving this stuff away. I mean, these guys are 10 million in debt. That 500 isn't gonna make a dent. Whoa, what's going on? You just dump your bin out? Alright. Hunted Ducati at the end? Alright. Let's see. You, Steve, woke up, put on those Jinko jeans and Red Riding Hood, picked up a spear and said, I'm gonna go stab Bigfoot in the face 100 times today. I mean, what else are you gonna do on a Wednesday, you know? Why not? I mean, he was just born this morning. Apparently he never left his house or ever met anyone before. This is just so good. Love it. So those little elemental situations, do those just determine events, or do they determine how strong abilities are like the other games too? Like if you go out on a hot day, fire stuff's better. Alright, so let's go ahead and wrap up for today, I think. That'll be all we're doing quest-wise, I think. But yeah, this is fantastic. Everything about this just feels just beautiful. Just beautiful, beautiful. Love this game. Alright. Cornflower. So with these flowers, quick question for you. Do I just dump them in there, or what do I do with these? Because I know I can dump them in here. Like, I don't know if different stuff happens. So they definitely determine events, demi-human species, pet spawning, and what elements can appear for when you make instruments. Okay. Like, I mean, do I just keep chucking them all in the bin here, or... Yeah, if you put the food in the bin, you get it when you leave? Okay. Gotcha. Little shadow means it's ready to be picked. Citrus squid. Get in there. It's got some others growing at the moment. Small seed, big seed. Why don't you take this? I think we got an oblong. Or did we already get rid of oblong? Not done. Yeah, take some of these small ones, maybe they do something. Alright, now what's this corn situation? Or lettuce situation? That cabadillo is not ripe yet. It's a cabbage armadillo. Go to the corral and put the food out for pets. It boosts your active pets next level up. Plus stats probably makes them lazy, evil, scheming, arrogant too. Oh, we can have a lazy, evil, scheming, arrogant rabbit. Right, we're gonna put him out to graze a little bit, give him some food. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, you go here. Yeah, we're gonna take them out later. This is the way it should be. And yeah, I don't care if this guy even sucks. He's going to be around all game. He's going to become crazy overpowered. It's like, there might be cooler stuff out there, but, like, this is the one we started with. Feed box is empty. Choose an item to feed a view. Do I have disappointment? Okay, let's feed him, like, yeah, rotten meat. This is a great idea. Let's feed him animal meat. Just teach him the difference between all this stuff, and then season it all with citrus so he can't tell the difference. So you had an ice dragon named Mr. Frosty, and every time I talked to him, it said Mr. Frosty is scheming. When I'd get trapped by bad guys, he'd fly away and watch me die. Wow! Seriously? Oh, that's amazing. Someone stuck in my connection. Well, that sucks. That quite literally sucks. But for what it's worth, we're wrapping up here pretty quick. So he's gonna be... What you doing? You know, pet adieu. There we go. Adieus without any particular personality. Rude, jeez. What the hell? This animal has no personality. Runs away. Steve is savage. I know he's an NPC, but dang. Alright, so let's go hear what the cactus has to say. Report into to Cactus Operator over here. Just like to think the cactus is just sitting there on the comms in the background. This guy gotta go destroy the Ducati. Your support won't be able to make it. Unfortunately, you're playing on hard mode. Got lost? Yes. Yes, we did, in fact. You know, that's telling. When even like that one was even a bit of a headache to do, and I'm still super happy about it. Like, this is legit. This is absolutely legit in every way, and I love it. Especially if that jungle's optional. Alright, so what did you write on our toilet paper, sir? Hunting Ducati. Today, my master saw a really big tree-hanging monkey and a really big red animal with a really big attitude. Why can't they be like me? Because they're not awesome. See, a few pets with weird sync effects. Chopin's Hood, bonus bow damage, Polter Box, rare item box drops, Chocobo removes bad statuses. Well, one of these is way the hell more useful than the others, jeez. It's a super charming game and very relaxed. It's like adventure more than your typical RPGs. Yeah, and I love this loop. Like this, and more RPGs need to do this. And I wish that they would stop trying to do quality of life stuff as much as, like, yes, it's a little bit tedious to go get your pet here, but it's like, dude, you put your pet out over there, they're gonna go hang out. You know, they're gonna do their thing. If you leave and they automatically show up, then you're not going back and picking them up. You know, feel like that a little tedious, but awesome. Like, that feels great. You know, just coming back here instead of just it being there, you go and you report into your cactus and everything else. It feels awesome. Love it. So, yeah. Absolutely adore this so far. Can't wait to do more of it. So we'll go ahead and close it out there for today. So thank you guys for stopping by. Mr. Cryptic, we'll do Armored Core Day tomorrow. And then we'll see what we end up doing on Friday. Whether we do more XDiv or something. Like, I'm kind of cautious to do more XDiv at the moment because it's finally, after a really long time, it's finally at a moment where it's safe to walk away from it without losing where everything's supposed to be. It's a weirdly involved game. Anyway, so we'll leave it there for now. Like I said, thank you guys, and absolutely thank you, Vale, for recommending this. This is amazing. You enjoy your Dragon Quest, Mr. Cryptic, and yeah, everyone have a fantastic day. Take care.